Hey guys, welcome to Rush Hour Football. It's your boy DT.D7, aka Melanin Booming, and I'm joined with man like FIRDS, and I'm joined with man like DILL. What you man telling me, bro?
We're good, though. We're good. So what is up, guys? Welcome to Rush Hour Football. We hope you guys are having an amazing day or evening, depending on when you are watching this. My name is FIRDS, and we have DT.D7, and we also have DILL, and three of us are your hosts for Rush Hour Football. And yeah, as you guys can tell by the title for today, and we're just going to talk about our all-time Premier League XI or Premier League 11, however you want to pronounce it. But yeah, you get the point of it. We just have to pick our players that we think that belongs to that legendary 11. We need to pick the full 11, the manager, and perhaps with the players that we disagreed on. When it comes to that first team, we'll drop them to the subs, and of course, before all of that, we have to pick on the formation as well. So yeah, I see that you guys are new to this channel. If you guys are a football fan and you guys enjoy this football-related videos, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to us for more of us. Leave a comment down below if you guys have any other topics that you guys want to talk about, and perhaps you guys can give us your all-time Premier League 11 as well. And yeah, enjoy the video.
Okay, so when we talk about our Premier League 11, what we're saying is players that have only played in the Premier League era. So it's not before 1991. It's only playing from that 91, 92, or is it 92, 93 inaugural season from then onwards. So no 1980s players, no 1970s players. I know there's some world-class ballers out there, you know, that are knocking on 60, 70 years of age now. But we're just talking about the Premier League era. So the one that United has dominated.
I saw that blood about United domination, bro.
So what do you want to do? Should we start with the manager? What do you reckon?
We'll get the manager last, innit? We start with the formation first.
No, the manager's easy. We just start with the manager.
Yeah, okay.
Alex Ferguson.
Alex Ferguson for me as well.
Sam Allardyce, bro.
Shut up.
Sam Allardyce about Alex Ferguson. Listen, nah, I'm joking, fam. Man, like Sir Alex Ferguson, bro.
You know what though? You mentioned Big Sounder. He's had a few seasons. Did he get a West Ham?
No. Relax.
Man, under
He had a few like escape relegations. He does bits. He does his job.
Enough.
About. Nah, bro.
13 Premier League in 20 years.
Agreed.
That's an insane record. Alex Ferguson, ridiculous amounts of success at Man United, mainly because he was able to just rebuild team after team after team and adapt continuously. The man played, or he didn't play, but he managed 20 years in the Prem, and he didn't finish below third.
Sure.
Do you understand that? He didn't finish below third. There was none of this, in a rebuild. Like, it was constant. The guy went from 4-4-2 to 4-3-3 to 4-2-3-1. Like, he just adapted, and he brought different ways of football to compete against the likes of Mourinho or the likes of other up-and-coming managers like Rafa when he came in. So that's why it's Ferguson. No debate. Don't even start.
Debate. I agree. Manager, we'll go for Alex Ferguson, definitely. Let's move on to the formations, innit? What do you guys think?
4-4-2, bruv. 4-4-2, blood. You know them way there.
Dominated the 90s, though, to be fair. So give you that.
I see. Fair enough. For me, I actually want to go for 4-3-3. Sorry. The reason being was because I've got a lot of options for my centre mids. But okay, now that we agreed on 4-4-2, because 2 against 1, so
No.
4-4-2 then.
I don't agree with 4-4-2.
Oh,
No.
I thought you did.
4-4-2 is it dominated the 90s, but there's not enough flexibility there. I mean, I think we've had I think midfield is harder. Midfield is harder than.
That's why.
Yeah. I'm saying 4-3-3, as in 3 centre midfielders, like maybe 1 holding, 2 sort of run into the half space. So I'm saying 4-3-3 as well. I reckon.
Yeah.
4-3-3.
Yeah.
You man, I done out here, blood. What is this, fam?
2 against 1, man. 2 against 1. So that means
Yeah.
4-3-3 is 4-3-3 is the formation. All right, we'll start with goalkeeper then.
Peter Schmeichel, blood.
Peter
It has
Schmeichel.
to be said, but Peter
No
Schmeichel.
doubt.
What us Peter Schmeichel? That's not even a competition. Like what he did at United in between the sticks. I mean,
Yeah.
lead legend. Casper has had a good career as well, so I give him props for that. But like Peter Schmeichel, man, big, strong guy. He commanded the box. He commanded so much from that United team. Incredible, unreal.
Yeah.
He
Fam,
scored
this
a few
guy-
goals.
Yeah, he's got he was the first goalkeeper that scored a goal in Premier League as well. And fam, this guy is China, fam. He's literally the Great Wall. And yeah, it's hard to get through him. He's amazing. He won 5 Premier Leagues, I think. Yeah, he won 5 Premier Leagues. And then after that, he left to City, innit?
You know the man there, fam. Jeez.
I think we can all agree Schmeichel. So Peter Schmeichel, let's go.
All right, let's move on to centre backs then.
This was hard. I found it hard.
I find this hard as well.
For, yeah, Rio de Janeiro Ferdinand and John Terry blood. Yeah, because Rio, fam, what that guy did for Man United, fam, I don't think anyone can ever match that, bruv. Legendary status, fam. Legendary status. And then obviously John Terry blood. What a legend, fam. What a legend, bro. This hurts me, fam. This hurts me saying this, fam. But them man there, solid at the back, fam. Especially those two there. Whoa,
I feel like they're each other as well. You know, you've got Terry. He's like your ball winner. He's gonna get his head on everything. He's gonna plant a nut on every single ball, get that out of the box. But then you got Ferdinand, who was like a revolutionary centre half. You know, good with his feet, quick. He probably could have played centre mid. I reckon he'd do a job. I think he played a couple of games centre mid when we had injury problems. He'd do a job in centre mid. He'd do a job if you put him right back. So
he played goalkeeper as well. Remember once?
Yeah, he did. He played, and he nearly saved the penalty. He got a hand to a penalty.
Yeah. Rio Ferdinand is my favorite player of all time. I love his leadership, his passion. He's one of the best ball-playing defender I've seen. 6 Premier Leagues in 12 years. And his partner for me should be John Terry as well, as you said. You've explained everything about him, and yeah, I'm gonna go for them too as well.
You've got to also think that Rio Ferdinand was world class before Man United. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of these players come to world class teams, and the management and the style of play and the fan support makes them better and it improves them. But you know, someone like Ferdinand, I mean. The guy who was in West Ham starting 11 at like 18 as a centre half. That's incredible because centre halves don't just burst onto the scene, as we spoke about before. You know, they got to learn the game. You got to get a bit more confidence. But Ferdinand, he was at West Ham. He did bits there, and he obviously went to Leeds. And he was sort of that last hook that Leeds had to the Prem, and then come to United for I think it was a record fee at the time. Especially for a defender, and then it was plain sailing. I mean, you got to think as well. I think it was his second to last year. He was in the team of the year, the team of the season.
Yeah.
35. That's pretty incredible. So yeah, Mr. Rio Ferdinand for sure. Baller. I struggled. I can't lie. Not that I struggled, but I did consider because you got other names in there like Vincent Kompany. You know, he's won. I think it's 4 Premier Leagues.
Agree.
Sort of Mr. Man City. He was that captain, that consistency there. He was one of the early ones to put them on the map when 2009-10 when they sort of came about as a much larger team.
You can't forget Sol Campbell as well.
Yeah, Sol Campbell and
Sol Campbell.
Invincibles. Oil in the Premier League for centre halves. Names like Van Dijk is probably going to be up there in a fair few years. You know,
my brother.
I'm not saying he's there now. He needs a little bit more success, but in a few years' time, there's no reason why he can't be with the likes of Terry and Ferdinand. There's no reason at all. He's just got to stay healthy and stay fit.
What about the Serbian tank, fam? Nemanja Vidic.
Oh, Vidic, yeah.
solid.
Vidic as well.
So, but I would agree. I've gone for the same as you, as both of you. I've gone Ferdinand, Terry. Terry, 4 Premier Leagues, a Champions League, a Europa League. He's got
Prolific.
FA Cups and League Cups coming out of his arse. Do you know what I mean? So
Prolific.
All right, we'll move on to right back, innit? What do you guys
There's
think?
there is only one man, and his name is Gary Neville, blood.
Gary
Neville.
Neville, you're there. Well, I feel like we're not going to get much disagreements here. We need to start putting a bit of devil's advocate. Neville, Mr. Consistency. 19 years in the Prem, 10 in Premier League, no, 11 Premier League, something like that.
One Klopp man, fam. Class of 92. Oh.
Him and Beckham, that link-up play that they had on the right, I mean,
yeah.
Neville was sort of more, yeah, exactly. He was more of your orthodox fullback. You know, he ain't your, like, attacking one, such as we see now, but forget about it, man. Gary Neville, he's playing 38 out of 38 games. You can give him the armband if you want to. You know, he's lifted many a Prems in his time. Champions Leagues, Cups. You just go, Mr. Consistent, done.
Yeah, done. Okay. What about left back?
Only one guy again, bro.
One guy again. One guy again for me as well.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Mr. Cole, blood. You know them we're there. Mr. Invincible. Everywhere, blood.
Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole. I agree with that.
Nah.
Ashley Cole. The battles he had with Ronaldo, you know, in those days. Oh my God.
He's the first left back I've seen, to literally have Ronaldo in his back pocket, blood. Man,
100%. There were games where he did. Yeah. Ashley Cole, you know, did it at Arsenal, did it at Chelsea.
He was invincible on that. You know them we're there. Everywhere, blood.
Premier Leagues, Champions League. I think he's made so many caps for England. For England, he was like the go-to left back for so many years. So and he was an integral part of that Arsenal team. He was an integral part of the team. I think he's underrated for how he was part of that Arsenal team. You know, when he left, they never seemed to get a grip of that left back position. And
never, even now, bro.
All right, we move on to the hardest part of the video, I guess. That's the midfield. I'm gonna start first. So again, as I said just now, I got a lot of options when it comes to my centre mids. First is obviously Paul Scholes. Second, I got Roy Keane, and then there's Frank Lampard, Patrick Vieira, Steven Gerrard, and there's one more name. There's one more name, but I forgot. But yeah, what you guys think?
Steven Gerrard, any day, anytime, blood, fam. This man, hey, you man, what, bro? No. Fam, don't shake your head, man. Do not shake your head, fam, bro. Less of that, fam, yeah. When you man were out here dominating, fam. Bro. Steven, fam, this man, this one man, bro. This man, yeah. The way he changed our midfield, bro. This guy can do it all. Goals, yeah. Box-to-box midfielder, yeah. The pass is on point, bro. Yeah. Champions League, fam. This man saved our Champions League, bro.
One thing he can't do.
What?
Win a league.
I left to that about winning a league, fam. Nah, bro.
Don't get in all the time from about winning a league.
Watch it, nah, fam. Nah. Big man, listen to me, fam. Yeah. Nah, fam. Bro, if we went, yeah. If we pick this team, yeah, based on people who won the league, fam, that's not fair, blood, because you man dominated, fam.
Pick on who won the league, but like, bro.
Let's sort that, fam.
But fam, you must think like it plays a role as well, you know, like for you to be in this all-time Premier League squad.
History, if you're a champion.
Bro, because this guy, yeah, he had it, the goals, the passion, bro. Mr. Liverpool himself, he gets in there, bro.
Yeah.
But he hasn't won a league, though.
Bro, I don't care, fam.
for what he did for Liverpool. If Gerrard was not on your team in those like sort of, you know, as Alonso come out and then you lost Torres and all those players sort of dropped out.
We lost it
without Gerrard, you would have been dead in the water without Gerrard. I'll give you that. Mr. Liverpool. He's like the king of Merseyside. Do you know what I mean? This guy can't walk about in Liverpool without getting a beer offered for him. So I will say that, but there's better midfielders than Gerrard.
Yeah.
Like who, blood? Who, fam?
Paul Scholes. Dill, tell him, fam. Dill, tell him, fam.
What you mean, fam? About Paul Scholes?
Dill, tell him.
We let you speak. Now relax yourself. Relax yourself.
You man are violating, blood.
Listen, I'm not saying Gerrard is not an all-time great, but he ain't the best midfielder to grace the Prem. No way is he the best midfielder to grace the Premier League. Paul Scholes is the best midfielder to grace the Premier League. This man is this. I'm not just saying this because I'm a United fan, but he could do it all. He would defend. He was like 5'5", and he would win headers, spray balls up. He was an
I can defend. I can defend. I can win headers from. I can do all of that, blood.
Yeah, but he can win a league. He don't slip up.
Nah, bro. Less than that, fam. About he don't slip, fam. Where are you, man, now, fam? You man slipped up, blood. Less than that, cuz.
We're not talking about now. We're talking about all time.
Less than that, blood.
Paul Scholes in his prime would get into any team in the world from like 2002 to like 2010, sort of 2002 to 2009, 10. Paul Scholes would have walked into any team. It doesn't matter who. Barcelona, Madrid. It doesn't matter. He would have got into. You'd find a way to put this man in your team. That's why we bottled the Golden Generation World Cup, because Scholes didn't get the look in. He was playing left wing. And that just proves his greatness, because you couldn't leave him out. The problem was you couldn't leave Gerrard or Lampard out. And I'm not saying Gerrard ain't great, but Lampard's resume is just stronger.
Lampard has to be there. Lampard has to be there.
Lampard's resume is stronger. Do you know what I mean? But it's hard between Lampard and Gerrard. I mean, I'm probably going to put Scholes is number one. Scholes has to be there. Okay.
Who's the other two then?
There's no way we can say Scholes, Lampard, and Gerrard. We can't do that. So that's why I'm saying we go for a much more talented playmaker who can play across the midfield. And it pains me to say it, but I'm going to suggest Kevin De Bruyne.
Wait. So you're going with what? Scholes, De Bruyne, and who?
I'm going to say Scholes, De Bruyne, and Frank Lampard.
Bruv, you man have a fan. You man are moving mad, fam. You man are therefore moving mad, fam. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. I hear you with all of that.
I can't lie. If anyone's coming out of that team for Gerrard, I feel like it has to be Lampard.
Yeah.
But De Bruyne, De Bruyne, when you look at his record, like his assists, you know, his goal contributions. I mean, obviously City can play without him, but they're such a stronger team when he's with them. And he can play anywhere. He can play a deep line. You know, he can play on the left of a midfield, on the right of a midfield. He can be your box to box. He can play a number 10. I feel like he'd do a job in a 3-out.
He can do it all. I'm willing to let Scholes in. Yeah, Scholes. Yeah,
willing to let Scholes in. He's in
there.
He's the first man on the team.
Listen to this.
Yeah, I'm willing, blood, to let Scholes in. Yeah, Scholes, Gerrard, and like Kevin DB, fam, KDB, and them man there. You get me?
So Scholes and KDB are definite.
Yeah, and Steven Gerrard, blood.
Do we agree? I agree with that. Scholes and De Bruyne have to be in the team.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
those two players, they will find your dad with a ball.
Alright, DT.D7. Just listen to me, yeah. I get it. Like, you really want Gerrard to be in this team, but you have to hear what Dill was saying in it. Like, he is a good midfielder, but you need to understand that they are much more better centre mids than him.
Yeah.
And one of it
I
is definitely Lampard. So you want to know why? This guy, listen. This guy has achieved more than Gerrard. He won one Champions League, the same as Gerrard, but he won 3 Premier Leagues, which is more. In 2005, when Ronaldinho won that Ballon d'Or, he came second. Lampard came second. Third was Gerrard. That says a lot about that Lampard is better than Gerrard.
And I said, no, bro. Hear me out, yeah. Hear me out.
The team were a much stronger side. They
Bro,
were a much stronger side, and that doesn't have an impact. So I will. It was hard. Like I'm acting like the gap between Lampard or Gerrard is huge. Like
bro,
I'm acting like it's, but it's neck and neck.
What Frank Lampard did, yeah. I see that. I hear all of that, yeah. But fam, the team he was in, fam. Look, fam. You might have to look at
Yeah, well, when you look at that, we already have different those players. We already have 2 of those players in Lampard's team in our 11 already. I do hear what he has to say, because Liverpool without Gerrard would have been dead in the water.
Relegation settings from Burnley, West Brom, and them man.
They wouldn't have been a Champions League or Europa League team. I'm talking they were bottom half of the table.
Bro, look at what he did on the big stage. 2005 Champions League, bro. Fam, that performance by itself, by this man.
Always did perform for England, though, as well. Gerrard always performed for England.
That's what I'm saying, blood. He gets it there, bro.
He didn't win a Prem, though. He didn't win a...
Fam, fam, put Lampard on the bench, fam. Put Lampard on the bench on that, fam. Substitution. You know them way there.
You decide it. You're the mediator. I'm saying I can't leave Lampard out because of this man's
I can't leave Gerrard out, blood.
I just can't. I can't leave him out.
Yeah.
See, I'm starting. When I look at it this way, it's kind of swaying me a little bit. I mean, it's such a hard decision. But if you take Lampard out of Chelsea and you put him in Liverpool, do you get the same result?
This is what...
And do you have the same career as Gerrard?
Hey, you spad me, blood.
I don't know.
Spad me,
I don't know.
Like that.
I don't know if you do get the same. Does Lampard, score in the? Well, he did score in the FA Cup final, but does he win that FA Cup in Cardiff? Does he win that Champions League? I don't know.
No, fam, he don't win that, blood.
Oh man,
he does not win that, fam. Gerrard all day.
Gerrard all day for you. Fair enough.
I think I'm gonna have
respect that.
Oh, but it's just the fact he hasn't won a league.
Bruv, less on it, bruv. You just put a different, you get me, perspective into it, fam.
Yeah, see, when I look at it that way, if you put Gerrard in Chelsea instead of Lampard, would they have been an even better side?
Even better,
perhaps.
Even better, fam.
I mean, taking no disrespect away from Lampard. I mean, 127 goals in the Prem, but I think I'm gonna have to actually go over the fence here and go with that Scouser Stevie G. As much as it pains me, but
my brother, put him in there, fam.
What's this betrayal thing, fam?
Leave it up to me. I don't know. All right, Stevie G. I'm saying
fam.
Stevie G.
Stevie
G. Bruyne and Scholes.
Yes, sir.
There, I think. So
you know how to do.
Look at him smiling, fam. This guy.
I got you, man. Liverpool fans, I got you, bro. I'll fight for you.
All right.
So we got wingers, left winger and a right winger.
Let's start with left first, just to get it over. We all know there's only one man. No other questions. There's no other players. Yeah.
Who you going with?
I'm going for Ryan Giggs, innit? Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs on my left side.
I'm going for Giggsy, blood.
Yeah, Ryan Giggs on your left side. You
Both
need him.
Yeah.
You need him on the left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh, I've gone for a man who could play on the left, and he did play from the left. He drifted over left. If we're looking at his registered position, he was a centre forward, an out and out striker. He led the line at Arsenal. But I'm putting Thierry on my left wing. I'm putting Henry. I mean, this man was incredible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what?
The titles at Arsenal, the cups at Arsenal, a Champions League final. Yeah, he didn't win it. And then he went to Barcelona. All he did at France. The only reason I'm saying him on the left is because, yeah, he did drift over left. And he started on the left at Arsenal. And he ended at Barcelona on the left. He played striker. He played as a striker because he was a goal scorer.
Yeah.
Goals, 100 and something, 100 and whatever it was.
175 goals.
170 something, yeah, 170. I've got it here. Let me check.
Now that you mention it, fam, that makes sense.
5 goals exactly. And I've only gone for that because I feel like this traditional, all-time Premier League 11, we need an out-and-out number 9, which is why I've put Henry playing off the left. And I'm going to use my backup to support it, De Bruyne can fill that hole out in the half space between the two blocks, between the midfield and defensive block. He can fill that space out because Scholes is going to do your dirty work. Ashley Cole's going to bomb up and down that left side, and that's going to allow Henry to cut in on his stronger right foot. Henry is coming in from the left for me.
You know what?
Only because of my striker, my choice. Because of my number 9 choice. Otherwise, Henry would be my striker.
Now that makes sense now. Actually, less of the Ryan Giggs, fam. There's too many Man United players in anyway, fam, yeah? I agree, blood. Less of the Giggsy and that, fam. About Giggs, fam. Man's not here to be having a gig, blood. Less of that. Thierry Henry, fam.
What?
You've changed my mind. Thierry Henry, blood. Mr. Arsenal. Yeah.
I know we're going to have people thinking, oh, but he was a striker. But, if you just look at the way he played in from, he received the ball on the wing, took it between the centre back.
Yeah, good point. Because, for me, the reason why I chose Ryan Giggs was because he did a good job. I mean, you've explained it all just now, how he performed really well for United and everything. But at that time, he was a left mid. But with the formation that we picked, it includes a left wing. I feel like his performance will not be as good as he was in left mid if he was to play on the left wing. So
yeah, just a little bit deeper, and I think that was Giggs' game, playing a little bit deeper. Then I can't leave Henry out, but I also need a traditional number 9. So that's why I put Henry as my left winger.
Henry's in the team. Right wing.
Right wing, move to right wing.
Is it even worth talking about? Is it worth it?
CR7, blood. Jeez, the greatest sportsman ever to take over this planet, bruv. Less of the Messi's, fam. Cristiano Ronaldo, fam. This guy is the best athlete I have ever witnessed, blood. I have ever seen in human history, blood. This man has made me happier more times than my dad has ever made me happier, blood. Don't like that, fam. CR7, I know the rest, blood.
You look at Beckham's in there, solid right winger. Beckham massively, hugely underrated. Probably didn't play in the Premier League as long as he should have, personal reasons and career choices and things like that. But David Beckham is in there. You also have to think Ronaldo at United was undeniably, at the time when he left us, undeniably he was the best player in the world. In 2000, 2007,
definitely.
3 back-to-back leagues, in a row, 3 back-to-back. Are you what? What planet is this guy scorer? And he didn't play as advanced as he has later in his career. He actually he would track back. He was a right midfielder, should we say, rather than a right winger or a right forward. He played a lot deeper and still managed to score over 30 goals in a season. as a midfielder.
Yeah.
Prolific, bro. He had it all.
He was in United for 6 seasons and he won 3 Premier Leagues and 1 Champions League. That says a lot about him, doesn't it?
Not only that, imagine a 23-year-old now being Rashford is 23, being the best player in the world.
Bro, I'm nearly 23. And what am I doing, fam? Sitting at home, fam, doing nothing, black.
Smoking Pepsi, yeah?
You're just not Ronaldo. You're just not Ronaldo. If Neville needed a bit of pace help up on that flank, Ronaldo would do that job. You know, we're talking about Fergie's our manager here. Fergie is CR7's adopted son.
100, fam.
He would die for Ferguson.
Anyway, up front.
All right. Okay, I just want to say this. I really have, like, took me a while to, I mean, like, even until now, I still can't pick my one and only striker for this formation. My choices are Alan Shearer, Wayne Rooney, and Sergio Aguero.
Well, and you can't decide.
I can't decide.
All right, I'm gonna convince you who. Go on, DTD.
My choice, yeah, Alan Shearer or Robbie Fowler, blood.
What?
You know right there, fam. Robbie Fowler, blood. You man need to put some respect on his name. Why you man laughing, blood? Why? Nah, all jokes aside, yeah. All jokes aside, Alan Shearer for me, blood. Alan Shearer is my one-on-one. You know them with there.
Yeah.
Alan Shearer. Yeah. 30 goal season after 30 goal season after 30 goal season. Target man. Did it for England. Won a league with Blackburn.
Blackburn as well. You
Blackburn, you know. Blackburn. Blackburn, bro.
Nearly won another league with Newcastle a few years later.
Yeah.
Alan Shearer, and he is like golden boy celebrity king level in Newcastle. They absolutely adore that man up at St. 200 and how many? 60? 260? 260 goals.
260 goals, blood.
260 goals for him in the Premier League. I don't see anyone coming close to that. Maybe, even Harry Kane now, who started off with his goal scoring record being so strong, even now, the last few seasons, it tended to have dropped off. You know, for someone to beat that record, you need to be putting 25 goals, 28, 30 goals a season away. Over and again, nigga. I need a goal, and then Shearer is my go-to man. Imagine that. Henry and Shearer playing off each other. Ronaldo whipping in balls. Ashley Cole whipping in balls. De Bruyne whipping in balls.
Steven Gerrard doing box to box.
You and your Gerrard, man. Enough.
Anyway, guys, it's been your boy DT.D7, aka Melanin Booming. I've been joined with man like FIRDS and man like DILL. Remember, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Press that button. Press that notification button. And we'll see you again in the next one.